Welcome to my world, bitch. One down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. I am your host with the most, Sinister One. And tonight marks a special night because the firecrackers and fire flowers were all up in the air. Brings us to one conclusion. Happy 4th of July. And on that note, one point made being that this is the second part of Horror from Across the Pond. My mate from the United Kingdom. My connection who's been fulfilling my every desire. And a good point was made. Ever since 1776, we've been at war. America's been at war. Can we just put it to rest already? Can't we just all get along and love each other and be bonded as one global nation and just say, you know what, let's just put our arms down and just take care of each other and get rid of those fucking criminals and all those nasty people. Can we do that? I wish we could. Happy 4th of July weekend, everybody. I hope you had a good time. I hope everyone was safe. I am the Sinister One. I love you all. Let's get this show on the road. So I got a lot of great stuff to show you. So before we start this wonderful review, or I'm sorry, it's not a review. Well, it's gonna be a toss-up, unboxing, and a little bit of review here and there. It's gonna be beautiful, I guarantee you. Just take the time to watch and listen to my advice and what I have to show you. Because if you don't, I'm gonna burn you. Love me a damn good cigar. It's a bit windy tonight, but that's okay. As long as it wasn't like the last video when I was freaking burning up in 100-degree weather. It's actually nice, peaceful tonight. I love all you guys. Salute. So let's get this, I guess you can say, haul on the way. So here we go with first. I got some connections in Brazil. They're good friends of mine, and at first I was kind of, whoa, Brazil. I've done business with Brazil a long time ago. Hey, it took a long time to get here, and I don't know if it was the same person or whatnot, but yes, it was. And they recognized my name. That was a long time ago. That was 5 years ago when I did business back then. And the FedEx guy that works down there, he goes, I recognize him. He lives in Tucson, Arizona. He's a great man. So I was like, whoa, this guy knows me. I'm world renowned. So, anyways, controversy with this film. Okay, everybody knows about it. That you're into the horror genre. So, it stars Oliver Reed, and it's called The Devils. Now, I have a copy of The Devils, but it's not the other one that you can get on DVD. I need to get that one too, because that's the closest one that you can get to the fully uncut version. So, my friend in Brazil, he does great stuff. I mean, look at this. It's beautiful, I mean, it's bootleg, right? But that's what you get. That's what you want. So, he does a fine job of putting this artwork out in a Blu-ray clear case. Excuse me, a clear case. So, and then he puts the, all the synopsis and stuff in back. And in this version, like he pressed it Blu-ray. Okay, so when you look at this, it's Blu-ray quality, and then the closest uncut is in here. So the uncut stuff is in this Blu-ray bootleg, and you have the option to either see it or not. So when you see the stuff that's, fully uncut, you can tell, because it if you are a movie buff and you can recognize this kind of stuff like I do, you can tell when it transfers from great quality into shit quality, and that's the uncut stuff. And Warner Brothers Studios, they have the rights to this movie, and everyone's protesting a little bit, not too much, but we need to get the whole damn film uncut onto Blu-ray and release it to the public. Well, Warner Brothers doesn't want to do that. And it's a censorship right to us, because it's art, and we don't believe in censorship. Okay, you know as well as I do. If you follow my channel, and we're horror fans, and we love the cinema, and we love the pornographic stuff, and we love the extreme stuff. It's all in the name of art. And censorship should never happen, because that's fascism. So, this movie is really, really digs deep, because it's about the Catholic Church and the state when they bond together, church and state. And big mistake, okay? Big fucking mistake. You gotta separate that bullshit, okay? Church and state, no. Absolutely not. And this movie right here defines that. And I think that's why Warner Brothers Studios doesn't want the fully uncut edition to be released, because the powers that be. So that's my opening statement right there. That's my film knowledge. Thank you. And I dedicate that to my good friend Kalen Hoshlag. I love you, brother. I hope you're watching this, and I hope you forgive me and just give me a fucking phone call, man, or something, because, I really do love you. But anyways, let's get on with this release haul. It's a British cigar, because my British mate got me this stuff. But before that, this came from Brazil. So the next stuff that I got, the Steelbooks XT video, came from Brazil with my connections, because I got connections in Brazil. I got connections all over the world. I'm world renowned. So the Sinister one, here you go. Beautiful XT video release of my all-time favorite zombie movie of all time, Day of the Dead. I mean, I watch this movie every damn day. That's how much I love this movie so much. As a kid, it frightened me, and I just kept growing up, and just loving it. And every time I watch this movie, I get something else out of it. And I was good friends with Joe Pilato, Captain Rhodes. May he rest in peace. I love that movie tonight, to the day I die. Oh, and everyone knows this one, which is a beauty. This one, I had the package, right? So I said I wanted Dr. Lamb, and my connection goes, okay, we'll buy them all, and I'll throw in Halloween 2 for free. And I said, that's amazing. Thank you so much. So this beauty right here was for free. I mean, it's not too much lenticular, but you get the gist. And it's a beautiful, beautiful edition of Halloween too. And good luck trying to find it, because it's highly sought out for. So yeah, good luck. And the next one from Brazil in that package with my connection. It's the collection, and it's still sealed, and I have them all, but I'll keep it sealed. Tombs of the Blind Dead. And look at that beautiful cover art. I mean, it is sexy as hell. That is just sexy. And I remember watching the goddamn movie the first time, and there was like a forced rape scene, and then the Blind Dead, the Templars come out, and they just start killing everyone one by one. And I said, damn, that is sexy as hell, and that is good cinema. It went out. Goddamn wind. Pretty windy tonight. Oh, I'm the one that I was going after. Dr. Lamb. I mean, I fucking love Dr. Lamb. I love the premise. It's based on a true story. The guy was a sadistic psychopath, playing as a doctor and kidnapping prostitutes and hacking them up. You can't get no better than that. An Asian extreme. And that's sealed, and it will stay sealed. Next one. Peter Jackson's Bad Taste. Fuck you. Yeah. So, Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Great steal from XT Video. Another great one. Okay, here we go with another classic. The Evil Dead. Obviously, it's German. These are German steelbooks. Okay, so just to let you know. And The Evil Dead was always had something deep in my heart. Like as a child, it scared the living shit out of me. So, the last one from Brazil, Eaten Alive, and that cover art right there is so sexy. I always loved that cover art because this is the one by Umberto Lenzi. It's based on a cult. I love cults. So, the sister grabs a group of people, goes, my sister went into the jungle, into this cult, which was the makeshift Jim Jones drink my Kool-Aid cult, if you know what I mean. I think you do. And they go in there. But now, let's just introduce the pygmies. Let's just throw some cannibals in there while we're at it. And the cannibals, when they come in the end, it's brutal as hell. I love it. Umberto Lenzi, Eaten Alive. If you haven't seen it, I recommend that you do. Okay. So let's get on with it. My connection, my good friend, Mr. G from across the pond. I love you, Mr. G. You connected me. All right. First up, the guinea pig with the slipcover 6-film set. Beautiful edition. Yes, you can find it if you really try, but you know, it's kind of a hard one to get, but it's still possible. It's still possible if you look. But I mean, look at that beautiful. Oh God, just sorry, it was upside down. But look at that massacre, you know. And I love the guinea pig. I love the guinea pig series, you know, because it has no mercy. It has no. It's disturbing as hell. If you can get through the guinea pig, you're in for a treat. So the next one's up. He got me. I don't have it in order, but these I believe are Japanese editions. Faces of Death 2000. Dead in Asia. And look how beautiful that is. I love that shit. Set that aside. We'll get to the next one. Faces of Death 2000. Another beautiful score right there. Oh my God. Faces of Death 2003. Love that. Absolutely love it. And Traces of Death 4 Resurrected. Traces of Death 5 Back in Action. I mean, good luck finding these because you really can't. Traces of Death Special. Beautiful cinema right there. Beautiful, just those real life death and acting stuff, you get my drift. We'll continue on. But yeah, those were very rare and extreme and hard to come by. Mm. I love this British cigar, brother. I love you, Mr. G. Thank you. Okay, here we go with, it's sealed. I don't even know anything about this movie. I don't know. It's sealed. I'm going to have to do some research on it, but Isle of the Damned, banned in 492 countries. And it's got apparently a CD soundtrack. But I don't know if anyone knows about this. Put it down in the description below because, it's sealed. And I would be heartbroken to open it up. And my buddy, Mr. G, he told me about this one. It's a British classic. And over there across the pond, it's well known, but I haven't seen it here, and I don't think anyone has. The Revenge of Billy the Kid. And look at that beautiful cover. That's awesome. I can't wait to check that out. He highly recommended it. I already had this edition, but it came with the haul, and it's the fourth out of Man Behind the Sun, Black Sun, the Nanking Massacre by Unearthed Films. So, if you look for this film, you could find it. It's still there. It's an extreme one, and I love Unearthed Films. I have a lot of their collection. I'll continue to get their collection. I'm good friends with the people who run that place, Stephen Byro and among others. And I shout out to them because they look for the extreme. They get the copyright, and then they distribute it so that everyone has a chance to watch these films, because most of them they're very rare and hard to come by. So this is to you, Stephen Byro. I love you, my brother. You do good work, and I'll continue to buy from Unearthed Films till the day I die. Peace. So another one that I have that I got, I haven't seen it, but it looks bootlegged as hell. I Never Left the White Room. I Never Left the White Room. Look at that. Look at that creepy ass, great cover art. It's beautiful. I can only imagine what the film is about. So, this one is just, I don't know if it's yes, this is a category 3. This is a Cat 3 film. Cat 3 means category 3 for Japanese cinema that are just like, we have rated R here in America. In Japan, Cat 3 is okay. No children allowed. You gotta be an adult. These things could be possibly banned. So Cat 3 films are great. I'm seeking them out. I love them. Dr. Lamb was one of them, as an example. Crow. Just a beautiful one. Brother of Darkness. That's beautiful right there. So in order to see what a Cat 3 is, that symbol right there where I'm pointing at with my finger, with the red pyramid with the threes. That's cat 3. That's Asian extreme to the bone. Okay. Put the spaghetti down. Put the noodles down. Uh, don't watch it while you're eating food because those movies are extreme hard, very hard to watch. I love them. Ain't no Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Jason running around here, boy. This is extreme. Alright, next one up. And I got the second one already. Brewing up. There's only 2 of these films released by Sarcophagus Films presents Sacrophilius. So this is one of them. It's Scar. With the K. And yeah, you could see how beautiful and bloody and violent that shit's gonna be. I already have the second one. There was only 2 of them ever released in that company. So this one just was a surprise. I don't know anything about it, but I can't wait to watch it during October. There's something following me. Oh my god! Look at that. It's beautiful. I have no idea. I haven't researched it, but there it is. There's something following me. And then this one, it's an all-time classic for me. It's sealed. It's got the slip case. Well, actually, no, it's not sealed. Excuse me. No, it's not sealed. No. But it's in pristine condition. And that is Deranged. And I fucking love this movie. If you're a horror genre and you're into your shit, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, this is based on Ed Gein. The movie is phenomenal. And it became part of the Midnight Movie Classics line, which I have. I have them all. But this is a great film. And just to have a single edition of it with the slip box. Oh my god, you got the slip box? I'm sorry. I don't like slip boxes, man. Slip boxes are for idiots. Well, you know what? Go fuck yourself. I like the slip box, you sons of bitches. Just joking. You know who you are. I'm playing around. But yeah, it does look sexy in the slip box. Oh, that's a beautiful addition. If you've seen Deranged, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's very underrated, because everyone's always so high-pitched about Texas Chainsaw Massacre and all that jazz. But yes, go watch you some Deranged. If you like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you're gonna like Deranged. If you like Psycho, you're gonna like Deranged. So go watch that one. Apparently, everyone who watches me knows what I'm talking about. I love you guys. We're approaching almost 30 minutes. Bone Sickness. This was the first edition. I watched it. I heard a lot about it. Unearthed put it out. I don't know if I have a copy of Unearthed. I have to check. But Unearthed put this out. But this was the first one put out. And it's a zombie film. It's a B movie. And, it's kind of slow in the beginning. But towards the end, when they finally come out of their graves and it finally starts to get going, I appreciate the hell out of it because it's pretty goddamn scary when the zombies start coming into a small town and just start terrorizing and ripping people apart. It's beautiful. Uh, Highly recommend Bone Sickness. This is a screener that came with my haul. Everybody knows this. Well, if you don't know it, you probably don't want to know about it. It's extreme to the bone. It's very controversial. Um, I don't talk about it in work at all. I do not talk about this film while I'm on company time. Hell no. That's how controversial it is, because this kind of stuff could potentially get you fired. So I just say, just go see it for yourself. A lot of people hate it so much. And then if you like it, they hate you even more. But I love this goddamn movie, and that is the Serbian film. This is a screener edition. Of course, I've got all the uncuts and all that. But, it's hardcore as fuck. And it pulls no punches, I'll tell you that. If you haven't seen it, and you're into the extreme, then you gotta watch it. Obviously, you've had. But if you're just an average, typical, just like Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, and Sam, and you don't like extreme cinema, I don't recommend it to you. But I fucking love this goddamn movie. So, on with the next one. We got. This is a like a spoof film. That's original uncut version, and it's Jesus, what is this called? I know the title's here somewhere, but it's signed. Oh, The Hood Has Eyes. So that's what it's called. The Hood Has Eyes, and it's signed by God. And it's it's the low budget as you can get. So I haven't seen it. I can't wait to watch that one. That one looks fun. Obviously. We're doing a good time. I promise under an hour. So, another one that holds dear to my heart, and I already have this copy. I already have it. This one is signed because I didn't get my copy signed. I wish I did, but I didn't at the time. But this one is signed by Bloody Bill himself, and that is Doll Boy. Now, I won't show you who. I'm gonna have to cover that somehow. But anyways, Doll Boy. It's a beautiful fucking film. 30-minute shorts, and it gets to it. No holds barred. 30 minutes. Put this movie on. If you're starting a Halloween party, this is how to start the party. Put this movie on. It's 30 minutes, and it gets to it. I mean, sledgehammer to the goddamn skulls over and over again. It gives me a headache just watching that, and it's scary as hell. I did a review on it in my channel, so scroll down to my channels, and my good old friend Zombie Bub, he was the one who reviewed it. So that one's for you, Bloody Bill Pond. Okay, the next one I got here is limited edition. I have good old Banana Man's edition and the Demons at the Dark Force Superstore. Dark Force Entertainment Superstore. I have their edition, but this one I've never seen. And it's Cutthroats 9. And it's beautiful. I mean, look at that. Cutthroats 9, baby. So, on with the next one. I'll of course, I need to start collecting more of her movies. Shame on me that I don't have them all. When I was starting up, building up, DVDs were going out, selling out fast, and going for good money. And I have a lot of her films, and there's nothing too spectacular about this actress, but she knows how to be pornographic. She knows how to show what she needs to show and to capture the audience and to make everyone just so in awe. And she don't need fake plastic surgery or none of that shit. It's just her going out there bucky naked and doing what she has to do, and I'm like, wow, okay, what does she have? And that's Laura Gemser. I have a lot of her films. I don't have all her films, but I have quite a few. And this is an Emmanuel in America, and it's Blue Underground. And yes, it's smut. It's a smut film. And people go, oh, I don't like the smut films. And I go, you know what? Oh, I don't have a problem with smut films. I'm not shy about it. I'm not shy about any of that shit, That's who I am. I'm the sinister one. I'm here to show you what was made in the name of art. That's who I am. I love cinema in the name of art. So I don't shy about anything like most people do. So yeah. Look at her. She was just naturally beautiful. That's it. Her films are great. I need to collect the rest. And then this one was highly talked about. And I have a good friend, and this is dedicated to you, Moods, and Mr. Parker. This is for you, because you guys were the ones who introduced me to this film, and I haven't watched it yet, but I've always wanted to watch it and seek it out. And finally, I got it. Finally, I got a copy, because it was limited to. It was. It's limited. I don't know where the hell it says. It's limited to. Oh, yes, it's right there. So I got number 13 out of 1,000. So it's limited to 1,000. So it is still possible to get this movie. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard Mr. Parker and Moods talking about it, and it intrigued me, and I finally got a copy of it. Of all these years, I finally got a copy. And that is Big Junior. And shit, I probably might watch this tonight. I think I will, because what they described as Big Junior, it has my interest. So I dedicate this to you, Mr. Parker and Moods, for bringing me into the circle of YouTube and the horror genre, and making me who I am today, the sinister one. Salute. Thank you, guys. Okay, let's get on to the let's see. Japan Shock. Alright, Japan Shock. Well, we should just do Shock first, because Shock was first before Japan Shock. And, I was in a goddamn argument on social media with some fucking hipster, for God's sakes. Um, Called me out and goes, "Who the hell collects DVDs anymore?" And I go, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" "I do, you son of a fucking bitch." Because this is the reason. Goddamn Blu-rays. Yes, if you spend the money with the good companies like Arrow, yes, they put out the good shit. And Criterion and Vinegar Syndrome a little bit, And Scream Factory is just mediocre. But they don't do it like fucking they used to do it back in the fucking days, okay? Back in the Suncoast days, you son of a bitch. So how dare you talk to me like that? Who collects DVDs anymore? Well, I do, because they're fucking priceless, that's why. So we'll go to the Shock first. Okay, and I'll give you an example. Look at this fucking beautiful thing. This is the Lagoon Massacre, like I showed you with what Unearthed reproduced. Okay, and what Unearthed did, which is, I appreciate that. So this is readily available. The Lagoon Massacre of Men Behind the Sun. Okay. I love how Unearthed does it. Right? They give you the opportunity to see this film. That's why I appreciate them. Because Shock is gone. It's impossible to find. Very rare. So they have the slip covers, right? No, excuse me. And then they give you wonderful postcards so you can look at for your viewing pleasure. Okay? Shit like that, unless you're with Arrow, it doesn't happen no more. You go to Walmart, you buy a DVD, you're not going to get that no more. Those days are gone. Unless you want to spend good money with Arrow. And, when Shock started, the three first ones, they didn't have slip covers. And then after the fourth one came out, and I'm getting them all. I'm that close. Then they started to put them with the slip box and great cover art with postcards. That's beautiful fucking shit right there, man. That is fucking DVD perfection, okay? So that guy who called me out on social media, eat it, okay? Just eat it, because you have no idea what you're talking about, bro. Alright, here's another controversial one. This is the whole set, alright? I Shock. I've been looking for this one for over 15 years. Men Behind the Sun. Finally, I got it. It's by Shock, and it's beautiful. And I had controversy with some guy who was saying he was selling it, but he never. I don't even think he even had it. So I have it now. So kiss my fucking grits. And I have the other one on the way, which is very rare and hard to find, with 40 postcards in it. Yeah, kiss it, bitch. Okay, continuing on. Another shock one. Yakuza's Law. It's got the slip box. It's got the postcards. Very fucking hardcore, extreme Japanese movie. It's beautiful. I mean, I love to just put this movie on and just let it run. Let it run. You know, let the music run. Let the violence run. It's so great. All right. I haven't seen these ones, but another one from Shock, A Garden Without Birds, and you can just look at that, man. That is damn sexy as hell. And the other one from Shock, My Bloody Angel, and I hope to God it don't get censored. I won't get censored, you know what I mean. But yes, that is beautiful with the slip box and the postcards. I mean, that is amazing. So after Shock was done, we went to Japan Shock. Oh, goddamn wind. So once Japan Shock was done, it turned into once Shock DVD was done. These Japanese films, which I have another one to show you, by the way. But once Shock was done, it turned into Japan Shock. And I have some here right now in my stack. Men Behind the Sun. Another edition. Very extremely rare to find. Good luck finding it because you probably can't. Beautiful edition. Now, Japan Shock, you know, they still were continuing with a catalog saying this is what we're putting out. So I like that, you know, when companies do that, I appreciate that, you know, because a film aficionado is gone and dead and buried. And when I was collecting extremely good, a film aficionado was my thing. I did my database. I had all my inventory on that goddamn fucking website. And it was beautiful. Because every goddamn fucking movie that was out there was on that fucking database. And it was a community thing. You know, oh, there's this one. Put it on. Put the serial number on. Boom. Put the picture. There it is. And it kept building. It kept building. It was a living creature. And then the owner, unfortunately, he died. And the family said, we're shutting it down. I lost all my goddamn inventory on that thing. And it fucking broke my goddamn heart. So, now, it's word of mouth, basically. And what you know and who you know. And that's good enough for me. As long as I'm still alive, as long as my partner's still alive, we will continue to bring you the best. That I promise. Okay, another Japan Shock. A double feature. This is a guinea pig series. Mermaid in a Manhole, an android of Notre Dame. Very beautiful double bill right there. Like, it's just great. And another beauty, Naked Blood. The cover arts are so beautiful, and these are extremely rare, and good luck, you know. Honestly, good luck trying to get them because you can't. And we have Evil Dead Trap. The first one. From Japan Shock. Relics. And Evil Dead Trap Part 2. Alright. So that concludes the singles. Under an hour. I'm doing good time. Please bear with me and salute. So I won't get into grisly detail because you go to my Instagram page and you can see what is in this goddamn phenomenal box set. Once in a lifetime opportunity. You'll never see this shit again in your lifetime. Whoever has this shit is gonna have it till the day they die. And they'll never see it again. And that is this black case right here. Once I go into my house, all this shit goes into a safe because ain't no way I'll find it ever again. And I won't spend that kind of money ever again on that shit. This shit right here and the shit that I got coming in, I mean, this was the thing. This was the option. Buy a fully restored El Camino, which I love. It's my favorite car of all time. Or get the Extreme Horror Cinema. And I chose to go that path and let the El Camino go. The El Camino would have been already bought and paid for. But I'm a crazy lunatic. Couldn't afford the gas prices, but I can afford the Extreme Horror genre. So, here we go. Let me put this down before I don't want to ruin it. So what I have before you is The Inferno of Torture. And that's a goddamn fucking beast of itself. I mean, look at this beauty. I mean, it comes with a t-shirt, chopsticks, all that good stuff. But it's VHS. There's VHS. And I already have the movies already on DVD. And yeah, this is a relic. Once in a lifetime. I mean, look at that. You'll never see that again in your lifetime. Unless you own it somewhere in the world. And if you do, you're a privileged person. But anyways, I'll put it back. I won't waste time putting that back in there. So, another thing that I should have got this thing about 6 years ago. Another favorite of mine. And once it was gone, it was gone. But this beauty, the Untold Story, little box, and with Anthony Wong, and I fucking love this goddamn movie. And excuse me, shit's flying away, but it's a great movie. It's a true story. My damn freaking, I'm gonna have to put a DVD in here real quick. Excuse me. I don't want this shit to fly away. So anyways, this was a beauty. And it was hard to come by after I let it go. But if you open it up, the movie's underneath, but it comes with a pair of chopsticks and 2 plastic buns. If you know what I mean, and I think you do. If you've seen the movie, I know you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what he did with the humans. He served them to the public. Great movie, The Untold Story. And I looked for that for a long time, and I should have snagged it up, but I finally got it. But the one that I was looking, searching forever, and I couldn't find it, but it would pop up every now and then, and just go as fast as lightning. And that is the Aftermath glass key set. And this shit is the sexy beast. So, yeah. If you come across this in your life, you better put out the fucking checkbook. Because this is the sexiest shit I've seen in a long time in my life. And that is the Aftermath glass case. I mean, look at that. That is fucking sexy as fuck. It comes with a fucking corpse all fucking cut up by a fucking mortician. Great display piece. And I love it. And last but not least, I'm doing good. I'm doing under an hour. I know I blabbered on for a while. The shot gore, but you can find it, but you're gonna have to pay a lot of money. First Earl Gordon Lewis, baby. Still sealed. Can't get soap in one hand. It's a beast. I'll get another one so I can open it up. But this one I will not. I'll put it on the top shelf for display. Thank you for watching my videos. I am the Sinister One. I dedicate these videos to all my friends, all my humble ones that love and appreciate and respect me. I couldn't do it without you, without your support. I came back from the dead, and I'm doing it again. I love each and every one of you, and I don't mean to spread hate or discontent, but I am very peaceful when it comes to getting blasted on social media with those trolls. That's what you call them, those trolls. And I love each and every one of you, and I'm glad to be back. Thank you so much, because I came back from a dark place, and I'm back, and I'm happy, and there ain't no stopping me now. You know, my conscience is clear. I am phenomenal, and you know, I love everyone, and I just wish everyone the best. And thank you so much for watching me. 58 minutes. Everyone on Instagram, everyone on Facebook, everyone on the Slasher app, everyone on Tweet. I love each and every one of you, and spread the word, and support my channel, and spread it, like it, subscribe, and hit the bell. The Sinister One will return.